Tim Laird with you again with more secrets of bluegrass chefs. It's the show that takes you behind the scenes at Kentucky's favorite restaurants. This time, we're in Lexington at Bourbon N Toulouse, a place famous for great food and lots of fun.
We come here for the people entertainment as much as we do the food.
Credit the owners of the place for that, Will Piratt and Kevin Heathcote.
They come in here every day and have like the best attitude anybody can have towards work.
They're just unbelievable people, and it's, when you come in here, it's like coming home.
And you know it's going to be good food when even the beer guys come in for lunch.
Guys in ties and beer truck delivery guys.
We're in the middle of a shift right now.
Here's our Bud Man. Jimmy's here.
Jimmy's here, the Bud Man!
We sell a lot of Budweiser. We just sell a lot of beer, period.
There are a lot of beer guys coming through, but even more UK Wildcats.
University of Kentucky consists of about 30% of our business.
Even the coaches come here regularly.
We constantly joke that it can be dead in the summer, 105 degrees out, and we'll say there's a little bit of chill in the air, which is usually code for we're going to Bourbon N Toulouse.
Very often.
At least 3 days a week, at least 3.
We see a lot of those kids, as we affectionately refer to them, come through in the afternoon. They're swinging through after class, maybe they've just gotten up, and they're rolling through for a little late lunch. It's a big part of our business.
Bourbon N Toulouse is like the Cajun version of Cheers, where every day is Fat Tuesday and everybody knows your name.
We had a guy that when we first opened, he came in all the time, almost every day to get red beans. And as he came in, we would shout out, Larry, what's going on? Hey guys, how you doing? And then about 2 weeks later, a guy came in and he said, it's Bob, right? We're like, oh. So he comes in one day and we're like, hey Bob, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Went back to the bar and they're like, hey Bob, what's the matter? You look kind of depressed. And he goes, well, those guys used to call me Larry. You kind of liked it when they called me Larry. So,
I want to go back to Larry, I like that.
yeah, exactly.
And as much as there is fun at Bourbon N Toulouse, there's also a lot of flavor.
Today we're making chicken étouffée. That's just a real New Orleans classic dish. Yeah, actually all over Louisiana and the Deep South, really.
With trimmed chicken cooking in a potent stock, Will Piratt is ready to show us the secrets to any étouffée, the roux.
And it basically serves as a thickening and a flavoring agent, okay? We've already started here. We've clarified the butter. We've added the flour. You want to do about 2 parts flour to 1 part butter. We like to add a little extra butter to our roux. It's just something we do here. I think it adds a little more creamy flavor to the dish.
Yeah, I could see you had a little extra butter because it has that nice sheen on the top, more so than I do at home because I like that. That must be a little bit of extra butter on the roux.
Yeah, exactly.
And looks good.
Yeah.
Really nice. Hey, that's a lot of work stirring up that roux, isn't
well,
it?
I like to do sometimes I'm mad at Kevin. I'll give a little extra push and I get some on his arm over there.
I bet you'd be a good rower too. Would
Yeah,
that work
oh yeah.
So you could start going down
Well,
the...
and it's funny you say that because what I always tell these guys when you're stirring this kettle, it's like you're paddling a canoe. You're just paddling a canoe. That's what I tell them, just like that. And they look at me like, this guy's
paddling
crazy.
the canoe. We're going down. Here we are.
Yeah, right. The key is you want to brown it to the right stage, okay? And you don't want a mistake people make a lot with roux is they don't brown the flour enough. The color, when you're browning the roux, if you don't get it brown enough, you're going to add it to the pot and it's just going to be like bread dough or something. It's going to be like a big cake in there that never really mixes right. So the color you're kind of looking for, and we're not there yet as you can see, but I like to say it's like a cup of coffee with 1 cream in it. That's what it's going to look like.
Hey, for new chefs, you can take a cup of coffee, cream in it, put it on here
Hey,
so when it matches up.
I tell you what.
Just like going to the hardware store. Hey, I know when my roux's done. Here's the color chip I'm looking for.
Yeah.
The coffee with the creamer. I love it.
Will has another secret to knowing the color of a perfect gumbo roux, which is much darker than a roux for étouffée. And the secret comes from a true Cajun.
A woman, I think from Baton Rouge she said a dirty penny. When you're making gumbo roux, it's got to be the color of a dirty penny. She said my grandma kept one taped to the wall in the kitchen. Swear to God.
Secret revealed. Here it is.
And again, as you can see with the trick with the roux, it's a lot of whisking. You don't have to constantly stir it; it'll never get done. I mean, if you want to do it that way to be safe, go for it. But I like to let it sit, brown a little bit, and then and mix it in, as you can see. That's it right there. That's what we're looking for right there. As we're going to see in a second, there's a whole other stage of this roux that we're going to get into that really gives this roux its unique flavor.
We'll reveal the secret to that coming up. And we'll dig in to the finished product.
It's unbelievable.
Well, it's the best Cajun Creole in Lexington. Probably the best in Kentucky. Oh, man. Good stuff.
It's so good, some people are even breaking in to steal it.
Actually, a few months back, we had somebody overnight break into our freezer and they stole 90 gallons of food.
The story of grand theft etouffee and more secrets to making it yourself when the Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs returns.